Morning guys, we're here at Port Lymphe Animal Safari Park. We're just coming to the entrance now and we'll show you around throughout the day. As you come through the entrance, we've got a calf. Not only do we have the animals here, but you have camping pods you can come and stay as well. That'll be a pretty little stroll down here. Just strolling down to look at the lions now. As you can see, there's a pair of tigers sat there. Sorry, not tigers, they're lions, aren't they?
Yes.
A pair of them.
Two.
I think they just changed the guard. As you can see, there's some fair size cages for them. A lot of space, and that shed there, you can stay there and
Rhinos you see on our walking route are eastern black rhinos. We have 13 of them here at Port Lymphe. In South America. Down on the right, lost sight of them, but oh, there we go, I did see them. These animals that look a bit like alpaca are wild ancestors of alpaca called vicuña. This is the national animal of Peru, and they have the most expensive wool in the world. Just a metre of cloth woven out of their wool will set you back about £2,300. Just at the shed, just lifting the head up there, that is one of our Brazilian or lowland tapirs. Not sure if they're both in there. These are close relatives of horses and rhinos. The snout of theirs is prehensile, and they go into the water. They are semi-aquatic. They use it a bit like a snorkel, so they stay hidden underwater with the tip of their nose sticking up so they can keep breathing. Can't see any. We've got a load of capybara in here somewhere. Not sure where they came from. Might be in the water. Our camels are just there. Let me talk about the camels first. These are Bactrian camels. Two humps. Fancy themselves as speed humps. Stand in the road, get in the way, and won't let anyone move. They really give me the hump. but those humps are not full of water, they're filled with fat. But the fat can be metabolized into energy and water if they need it. So if they have nothing at all to eat or drink, they can go about 15 days just using the fat stored in those humps. Going back to the deer, so furthest over to the right, small pretty spotty deer. There are some a little bit closer to us as well. Those are called axis deer or chital. That means spotted in Hindi, and they are pretty spotty deer. They look a bit like a young Bambi, but Bambi was set in North America, so he was probably based on a white-tailed deer. They're common throughout America. In females, in deer, only males grow antlers in every single species apart from reindeer or caribou. Then to the left we have Mishmi Tarkin. They are considered to be a goat antelope. They are more closely related to sheep though. These are named after the Mishmi Hills, which extend. And then we are coming down to our giraffe, and we are going to head down to the left and past them in a second. Probably approaching the forest. This is our giraffe's winter paddock. In summer, they are out on the African experience. If you look at a giraffe through a thermal imaging camera, you can still see their spots. But because of that, the heat being drawn away, it means they're not great at staying warm. So in winter, they have access to a day in the wild. They're also, so they eat for between 15 to 20 or more hours every day. They're also ruminants. They're actually the largest ruminant in the world. A ruminant is an animal like a cow that chews the cud. And they've got 4 chambers to their stomach. The first one is called the rumen, and that is where the term comes from. So what they do is they swallow their food, it goes into the rumen, dipped into a liquid, and that contains a load of microorganisms, mainly bacteria. The bacteria help. Just gonna wait for him to close that cracker right now. Aren't we? Technically, weather's definitely forgotten, but we're in Africa. So why on earth have we got Asian deer species? Well, the reason for that is because before we turned this area into our African experience, this load more red leghorn just up here, or further down as well. The white ones I didn't carry on telling you about, Ralph, or the other white ones, they are quite albino. Albino animals don't produce any melanin. That is the dark brown and black pigment. So albino animals have pink or blue eyes. The whites have some melanin. These guys are very rare in the wild. The reason for that is just because they are so easy to see. They get picked off by the wildebeest again, so a load of different species up here now. I'll just keep an eye open on the right. We've got 2 females, or 3 zebra out here, 2 females and a male. Just checking, I haven't driven straight past them. I've been known to be looking in one direction. Oh, there they go. They're right up the top of the hill. So those are the 2 girls, that's Harriet and Sophie. We do have a male land. They can't work out where the zebra's body starts. They lose depth perception. So they fly straight into the zebra's body, and most of them just bounce off again. Not many actually make it to land successfully. So if you do see zebra close up, compare the muzzle, the nose and the mouth area. So they thought they were white with black stripes. But in the 60s, scientists actually shaved a zebra. I think it was during an autopsy. And I spent ages trying to describe, I could see, right, I think there's one just up there. Spent ages describing where this fox cub was, trying to get people to look at it. And once we got up to the hill and I was closer to it, I realized it was a house brick. So it felt a bit dark. But I'll pull forward in a second, just gotta wait for these gates to close. The Chivulsky horses are all up here, and yeah, I did talk about them. So. There's a little foal, he's just got his head. As I go further forward, he's underneath the feeding trough. And between them, they've gone on to have around 30 offspring and over 60 descendants. So doing really well, making a difference out there. I just think it's wonderful, not just rhinos, but if you think about the fact
I believe we are by the grillers. Get him sitting over there like Lord Muck.
Backwards he is. On down there. There we go. That's powerful.
Daddy monkey.
No. That little baby, yeah. There's another one over there, look. He's there. He's there. Oh, I see him, he's there. Another one, look. Yeah.
Monkey, sit down. Monkey, sit down.
This section now is coming down to the hotel. But what a view out there. Well, I'll just walk down the stairs here. Come down, look at the nice hedges. And this little courtyard. Nice fish pond. And this is the hotel. I'd just like to point out we're not stopping here. This is just a courtyard in the hotel. Very nice.